folks. Today we are going to cut some cabbage.
We're gonna make sauerkraut.
Yes, and I'm going to cut this. Watch me.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're down here in the garden today, and we're just gonna check on our cabbage and onions and such, and these cabbages, some of them is ready to harvest. These are nice and hard, so we're gonna pick some of these, and we're gonna be making kraut tonight and tomorrow, and they've really done good. There's several of them in here about big as basketballs, so we're gonna be picking a bunch of these here today, and then in another week or two we'll probably have another picking, and they're looking really nice. This is out here on our little hillside patch. These are Bravo cabbages.
Hey, Daddy.
They're about they're bigger than Elaina's head, ain't they, Elaina?
Probably, I don't even know.
Yeah. And our corn right here behind us is tasseling, and the goose beans is blooming. So it won't be long that we'll have little ears coming on. Down here is our candy onions, and they're looking really nice. Some of them's about the size of a baseball right now, so they'll get a little bigger than that. And then before too long we'll be harvesting these and drying them. I need to get in here and weed again. We've had about a week of rain and it's been too wet to get in here. So I see a bunch of cabbages ready, Elaina. There's there's probably 15 ready. I think we've got 40. And our potatoes up here, the vines look bad, but they're making nice sized potatoes. We've been digging into them and eating. We call it graveling in. We've been graveling into them and getting new potatoes, and there's some nice sized ones in there now. And they're getting kind of yellow, but they're still growing. And I think they're going to be a good crop.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut this, start cutting this cabbage, and hopefully our wheelbarrow will hold it. We may have to get a truck. Here's our first big one. That's pretty, ain't it, Elaina?
Yeah, it is pretty. I want one.
I'm going to cut these leaves off of it now. And then we'll feed these to our pigs.
Why? We feed on most of our scraps.
And we'll trim him this leaf and take it off. It looks real pretty. That's a nice cabbage head.
Yeah.
And it's hard as a rock. So we'll lay it back on these leaves to keep it clean.
Yeah.
While I cut some more.
Okay.
Look at that water coming out of them, Finley.
Wow. That's so cool. Dad, are you going to harvest these?
Yep, we're going to make kraut with these.
Kraut? What's kraut?
It's what we eat with our soup beans and hot dogs.
He's cutting some, what's that?
Cabbage.
Cabbage today, so he's doing very good at it. So we are watching him, so good luck.
Get all the action
Yeah.
shots.
Okay, we got 16 of them, and that's about a wheelbarrow load. And we've had 40 altogether, so we've still got quite a few to go. But these were mostly the biggest ones anyway. So we're going to take these to the house now and get ready to kraut them. Okay, here's our finished product. We used 14 heads to make our kraut. The other 2 we give one away to my grandpa, and then we give half of another one to my in-laws, and we cooked another half. And it's turned out beautiful. This is I think this is about a week, and you can see there's bubbles working up in here, and this kraut is working off now. And if you notice, I have the wax paper under my ring, and my ring is just barely finger tight, so the lid is still loose. So I have a video of how we make our kraut, and I've never had any bad luck with this recipe that we use. So I'll try to post the link to that video so you can watch it and see how we do it. But in another 2 weeks, probably this will be ready to eat. It takes about 3 weeks to a month, and then it'll be ready. And we ended up with 40 quarts out of those 14 heads. So we should have plenty of kraut this year. And we're gonna make some chow next picking. So we're looking forward to that, and I'll try to post a video on that when we pick it. So really pleased with this so far. Here is all of our kraut in the pantry. And I have some paper down on the shelf because this will work off and leak a little bit sometimes. And I'll be covering all this back up. You keep it covered and try to keep it as dark as possible. And that'll help keep your kraut nice and light. So keep it cool and dark. Also, you got to can it in the right sign, the moon sign. I know this is a big controversial topic, but I always can mine when at any time, except when it's in the bowels. They say the best time to can kraut or pickles is when the signs are in the head. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the signs of the zodiac calendar, and it'll kind of explain it to you about the phases of the moon.